Hello, thanks for checking out my video today. I appreciate you stopping in. Today I want to talk about a 2025 forecast or outlook from BNY Wealth. And I really want to focus on one aspect of the outlook. It's mostly for investors, but their chart on the annual cycles I found to be really interesting. But before I jump into that chart, let me show you here's what the outlook looks like. I will put a link to this in my notes below. But what I really want to talk about, hang on a sec, what I really want to talk about is their view on the cycles. And here it is right here. I'm going to bring it up for you. So this comes out of their this comes out of their first of I think 8 different sections in this forecast. And what this is it covers what they see as what was a cycle in 2024, where we are now, and how 2025 would develop. But I thought it was a really easy visual for us to kind of understand how the economy is traveling. So we started in 2024, and we really just had, growth remained pretty, resilient. Inflation was somewhat sticky, The job market mid-year started slowing a little bit. We thankfully started to experience some disinflation about 2/3 of the way through the year, which then enabled the Fed to start an easing cycle towards the end of the year. And we're here in between 2024 and 2025, and how they see the cycle continuing is that growth will soften modestly at the beginning, Q1 of next year. Inflation will continue to moderate, which will then lead the Fed to return to cutting interest rates, and then growth will rebound. Isn't that a nice, really easy, tight visual? So that's how you can kind of envision, you can see how 2024 went and how 2025 should go. I thought you'd find that really useful and something that you may want to share with your clients as we encourage them about the opportunities of home ownership as we go into next year. Now, going back to the overall 2025 outlook, I will point to a few things that they had on their outlook. The key takeaways, at least for me, I'll just share a handful of them, not too many. So that they think that the Fed's gradual interest rate cuts are expected to lower borrowing costs, which will stimulate consumer spending and drive economic activity, which is why we think there's going to be a rebound in growth. They think U.S. equities are poised to shine. Earnings growth remains strong. AI-driven technology continues to enhance profit margins, by the way, via increases in productivity, setting the stage for U.S. equities to outperform again next year. So our 401ks, our IRAs should do well. As global growth steadies, the U.S. economy, buoyed by a resilient labor market and robust consumer demand, should act as a beacon for global economic direction. I mean, we will once again stand out. The U.S. economy has been doing great this last year. Not true with economies around the globe. So we've certainly been a standout. So they think that will continue. And then they definitely note that the trade policies and the new administration policies, which are pro-growth, they're protectionist trade policies, specifically about tariffs, focused on China, could influence international trade dynamics and have an impact on economic outcomes. Whatever those may be, I think it's a guess, so I'm not sharing it with you. It depends on what your point of view is. But nevertheless, looks pretty good. I thought I'd share that good news. I hope you can utilize this as you're advising clients. I hope you found it interesting. I'll put links to the report in my notes below. I also did a short write-up on LinkedIn this morning on this. I put links to the article or to the report. The report's actually, you can click to the website, and then you have to click through to the PDF copy of the report. I think it's 33 pages if I remember right. But check it out. You might find some other things of interest in that report. I really appreciate you checking me out. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.